I'm Diamond B. Frazier of the KickBack DMV, and I have with me the lovely, the beautiful Nicole Lerner. She is definitely a DC rapper. If you don't know about her, you're going to know about her now. We are at PassDaAUX event at the right spot, and if you're not here, you're not at the right spot. So how you doing, girl? How you feeling?
I feel great. I got some wings in front of me. About to perform a new song tonight, so I feel good.
I hear that. So you have been rapping for 4 years, and we talked a little bit, and she's never had a feature, or she's not really into features. What is that about? And we all about connecting to DMV. Why you ain't got no features?
I mean, it's not really that I'm not into features. I have a few features that I have recorded, but people haven't released them. And then also, I don't know, people always say, oh, I'm looking for the right track to put you on, but they don't know that I can rap over anything. So, you know, I just keep doing my own thing until then.
Don't listen to them. Like, we ain't got time. She's talented. She's open. All of that. So we did talk a little bit, and she raps about society and things that she's been through. So what do you feel like the biggest issue right now in society is?
I think the biggest issue is that people don't accept people. Like, you know, you don't have to like somebody. You don't have to love them. But at least you can do is respect them and accept them. And that's like, actually, like on my hat, it says rap music. And then the rap is for, I mean, it stands for respect, accept, and progress. So I feel like that's the biggest issue in society. Like, we don't respect nobody, we don't accept enough people, and we don't go, you know, progress and move on. So, I mean, look at our president. He doesn't, he's not accepting of all people. And then I feel like that will push past a lot of things. Like, people discriminate people based off of color, gender, like their sexual orientation, what they like to look at on TV. Like, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So if we accept more people for who they are and just go on about our lives, then the world will be a lot way better place.
So do you have any music out that is talking about accepting people for who they are and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I have a whole EP devoted to that, and it's called Unfostered Attentiveness. So, I mean, that whole project is basically me. I mean, it comes from a place of me being a juvenile and looking out on the world, but it's just a lot of emotions about where I grew up and how I see the world and how I see just basically this nation. I mean, I haven't traveled to too many places, so I can't speak about what's going on around the world, but I've grown up here in the States, and I grew up in the capital, which is like a split of, you know, one side of the city is one way and another side of the city is a different way. So, basically, that's me speaking on that. So if you want to check it out, it's Unfostered Attentiveness, the Nicole Lerner EP series, Bandcamp.
So before you go, you have to tell us, when was the time that you felt like you weren't accepted? Because you do talk about things that go on in the world, but of course, like through your music, you want to talk about things that you've experienced so people can relate to you. So give us a time about that.
4 years of my life, I went to a PWI, predominantly white institution. And the curriculum is great. The school is great, so I have nothing against the school or the curriculum. Pretty much an Ivy League education, but it's just I don't think I would be able to function in the real world now if I didn't go there, because I learned how to deal with like that subtle racism, like that subtle discrimination. You had to fight so hard just to have a program for the minorities on campus that it really tested you as a person. You really had to find like camaraderie in your own peers. I didn't intentionally go to that school and think, oh, I'm gonna hang out with all the black people because that's what I know. But that's what it became, because those are the people who knew you best. And it really came weird. I remember one time I was walking through the door, and this dude hold the door for all the white girls. So when I get to the door, he walks in and just looks at me and keeps going. And that type of shit is the shit that bothered me. It wasn't that. Even one time somebody rolled past in a black truck and was like, take your ass back home. And I was just like, that didn't bother me as much as that door thing did. So I'm just like, I mean, that really cut me deep. And now I feel like I can do anything, because if I can make it through 4 years of that, then I can.
Yes, you can. So when you get on or you make it, what message will you be sending to the world? Why would they be listening to you? Like, what will you be telling the people?
Basically a message of love and acceptance. So anybody that meets me knows that I support everybody. I support positivity. I support growth. I support development. I support togetherness. I support all that. So that's gonna be all the messages that I spread, and hopefully people will get onto it. I mean, people are already on it, but hopefully, I want to match it with more people. And the more we grow this bubble of positivity, the more people that we can suck into it. So that's what I want.
Okay, well, yeah, she's performing first. I'm super excited for her. So where can the people find you, listen to your music, that kind of thing?
On Instagram, follow me at Nicole Lerner Music. I have my own website, NicoleLernerMusic.com. It's changing in a minute, but for now on, NicoleLernerMusic.com, Facebook, Nicole Lerner. You could Google me because I'm Googleable now. I'm Googleable now, so Nicole Lerner Music, Washington, D.C., female rapper, anything you can, tag me in and find me. SoundCloud, Nicole Lerner. And that's it. Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, yes, I'm Diamond B. Frazier, the KickBack DMV. That was DC rapper Nicole Lerner. Make sure you check her out. She's about to perform right now.